everyone, so let's talk about some practical tips for job interviews. Now, here is an article that I mentioned previously called Your Hiring Process Sucks, Real Stories of Terrible Interviews. And in this article, they talk about several things. They give several tips for how to conduct yourself during an interview if you are a candidate. And in this section here, they give sort of a few random things that I'm going to sum up. And at a high level, the bottom line is that whether you're a recruiter or a candidate, you really should focus on learning great communication skills, okay? Also, great interpersonal skills and good protocol, okay? Because at the end of the day, that is what job interviews are all about, okay? They're not about technical skills. Technical skills get you the interview, but once you're at the interview, they want to meet you because they want to see what you're like in person. They want to see your soft skills, okay? Your communication skills, your interpersonal skills, and your protocol. And I hate to say it, but it does boil down to, a lot of times, how much people like you. Should it boil down to that? No. But does it? Yes. That's the problem. Now, some of the actual specific things they talk about in here, okay, is basically conduct yourself professionally, okay? And if you're going to a face-to-face interview, do not put your smartphone on the table, okay? Whether you're the recruiter or whether you're the candidate, this may seem pretty innocuous, but it's actually a faux pas. Don't do it. It makes the other person feel uncomfortable. It makes you seem like you're either waiting for a call or you're checking the time so you can get out of there as soon as possible. But for a variety of reasons, don't leave your phone on the table, okay? Now, always have questions prepared to ask the other person. I don't care if you're the candidate. I don't care if you're the interviewer. Make sure that you have a list of questions, okay? And make sure you ask these questions, because if you don't, it signals that you are not interested. Now, whether that is true or not, that's what it signals, okay? So we need to all be aware of that. Now, they give some tips for recruiters here, basically saying, listen to candidates, even if a lot of them are boring, maybe that is more of a reflection on you than on them, and you don't know how to shortlist them, okay? But basically, treat the other person with respect, always seem super interested in what they have to say, and always seem very happy that they're there, and make them feel welcome. I know this stuff sounds so basic, but you would be surprised as to how many candidates and recruiters alike don't do this, or they are very bad at it, okay? Now, here is a topic that comes up again and again, weird questions. And by this, they're talking about questions that may seem inappropriate, okay? There are certain questions that are listed here that, are examples of inappropriate questions. It is perfectly permissible, as this article says, to ask somebody about what they do outside of work, okay, if they have any hobbies, what they like to do with their spare time, stuff like that. That's not an invasion. That's not inappropriate. But when you get to other more specific personal questions, that can be very inappropriate. And in some regions is actually illegal for you to ask people that. Now, if you're a candidate, okay, you need to have a canned answer prepared if you get asked stuff like this, okay? A way to politely decline to answer the question, but at the same time, attempt not to make the entire interaction super awkward, okay? Sometimes these questions are not asked in an intentional, malevolent way. Sometimes it's just an oversight on the part of the interviewer, and you don't want to make the entire interaction be awkward because somebody said something silly and they made a mistake. Okay, so that is something. Now, if you are a job seeker, I can't say this enough, really work on trying to be professional, trying to be personable, trying to be polite, and learning protocol for how do you interact, how you shake hands, how you greet somebody, how you respond to common questions. That stuff will pay off big time if you learn it. So that's what I would say for this. Thank you very much for your attention. You guys are awesome. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.